You've probably heard the rumor that the Romans used a sponge on a stick to clean themselves after using the toilet, the famous xylospongium. The idea alone is wild. Supposedly, this sponge was cheerfully shared with your neighbors in public restrooms. To keep it hygienic, it was dunked into a bucket of vinegar or water between uses. That's pretty gross when you consider how advanced and clean we imagine the Romans to be. And especially when I think about how much I'd love to share a used sponge with total strangers in the toilet today, let alone in a public one. This right here is a public toilet house, a Forica, somewhere in the Roman Empire. But these places were more than just a pit stop, they were real social hubs. You won't see any cubicles or partition walls here. That's not just because the Romans had less sense of shame, but also because of the fashion. The long tunic or toga acted like a portable tent. You simply draped the fabric around you when you were sitting down, creating your own little privacy screen. Still, you sat here knee to knee if necessary. It wasn't quiet, it smelled rank, and yet people discussed politics, closed business deals, and exchanged the latest gossip. That's why those two guys back there are so uncomfortably close to each other. The fact that things here were often crude and humorous is proven by the walls. The writing you see here is based on a real archaeological find, ancient graffiti so to speak. It says, Apollinaris, the doctor of the Emperor Titus, defecated well here. Some things never change. Even 2000 years ago, people felt the need to tell the world that their digestion was successful. By the way, this message was found in Herculaneum, near Pompeii. But let's get back to the sponge on a stick. Was that really the toilet paper back then? We know about this thing mainly through a grim story by the philosopher Seneca. He reports on a Germanic gladiator who took his own life in a latrine by ramming the stick with a sponge down his throat. That proves the object was definitely there, but not necessarily what it was really used for. Many historians today suspect it wasn't meant for the backside at all, but was simply the ancient toilet brush used to scrub the seats. So, if the sponge might have just been the cleaning brush, what did they actually use to clean themselves? The answer probably lies in the baskets. Stones. Archaeologists call them pissoi. These were mostly smooth river pebbles or rounded stones, just like the ones you see here. Cold, hard, non-absorbent stone. You scraped rather than wiped. And the crazy thing is, these stones were often not a single-use product. People used them, rinsed them off, and put them back. Heaps of them have been found in old latrines, and some actually still had fecal residue on them when excavated. And then there's this water channel. Water flowed through it permanently. It was used to wash hands or, well, to rinse off the stones and sponges. Studies of ancient waste show that almost every Roman had worms. Round worms, whipworms, you name it. This channel was likely the perfect superhighway for parasites to hop from one visitor to the next. Whether it was a vinegar-soaked community sponge, a misappropriated toilet brush, or a cold, reusable river pebble, going to the toilet in ancient Rome was definitely no spa experience. I don't think I've ever been as grateful for modern, 4-ply toilet paper as I am today.